Hi everyone, Lisa here from LC Designs. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, April 12th, 2023. Well, last week I had a busy week, but I am here today. I created a project. This week's project is going to be this cute little treat box, and I will show you what's inside once I flip you down. But I wanted to use this sweet citrus stamp set. I used it when I first got it, and then I haven't used it since. So a couple of reminders. I've gotten my annual catalog, so if you'd like a copy, just message me or email me and I will get one out to you. There's so many exciting things. I cannot show you the inside of the catalog, but there are a lot of exciting things, and look at those pretty colors. These are some of the new colors. Lemon Lolly, I believe this is Lost Lagoon, so it's a returning color. This must be Azure Afternoon, and this is probably Moody Mauve, and this is probably Bubble Bath. So I'm just assuming these are new colors. A reminder to share my video. When you share my video, you get entered into a drawing to win a prize. This week, I'm going to send 2 packs of the North Pole sacks to my lucky winner when you share my video. Reminder, you can share the video on YouTube as well, because some of you watch the replay on YouTube. And we have our sweet, excuse me, Stampin' Friends tutorial, the April. There's 10 projects, some really pretty projects. You could tell the spring has sprung in this one. We all use a lot of spring flowers, and there's always a scrapbook page. So to get your hands on this tutorial, just spend $35 in my online store. Right now, the last chance sale is going on, so there's a ton of stuff on sale, but then a ton of stuff is already sold out. I couldn't get my hands on some stuff. April 4th is when it started, and it was also our pre-order, so that as demonstrators could pre-order out of the new catalog, and I'm still waiting for my order. They said that there were so many orders that shipping is backed up, and they're getting people from the office to go down and help on the floor to get those orders out. So have patience. I'm patiently waiting for mine because I want to create some projects. I'm so excited. But I believe that's it. So let's go ahead and turn you down. Again, here's our project. And what I have inside here is 4 of these Lemon Crisp Kit Kats. These things are so addicting. So there's 4. They're nice and yummy. I'm still not happy with my setup. I think my camera, I'm not sure where my camera is. That's the problem. And then looking on my, it's probably my camera's not straight. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to use some Daffodil Delight cardstock, and we're going to cut it at, let me get that stuff out of the way now that I showed you, 6 3/4 by 4 1/2. So 6 3/4 by 4 1/2. I probably could have cut this the other way and saved, so I'm not sure if you can get too out of here. So we're going to score the long side at 2 3/4, 2 3/4, and 4. And then we're going to score the short side at 1 1/4 and 3 1/4. Excuse me. And that's it. Get my so we'll burnish all our lines. I swear I have been having such bad allergies, and now the weather is getting warm, And it seems like they're getting even worse. So let's go ahead and snip these lines. And I'm going to kind of miter them a little bit. Now, I just came up with this box myself. And the easy way to do boxes is, you know, just do your height, your width, and your length of your items, and then double it because you need it on each side. Okay, so that's it to the box. So what I like to do, instead of putting these flaps on the inside, so that way if you put stuff in, it could get caught, I like to put them on the outside. So we're going to go ahead and, so you will put your glue on here and here. And we will glue this one here. And it's just my own personal preference. You can put yours on the inside if you like. And then our front is going to go ahead and cover it up anyway. You know, this, we want this in the front. So these are going to cover up those. And then that way, if you put something in there, it doesn't get caught on it. This box is really easy to put together. You can actually replicate this. The hard part, I think, might be the lemons. And that's just because I was struggling with my, I don't know if I re-inked my, my pad, my Daffodil Delight pad, and I might have put crushed curry in it. I don't know. Do you guys think those look too dark? I'm not sure if I put the wrong re-inker. It seems like that's my theme lately, is putting the wrong color. So we're going to use the tailor-made tags dies. We're going to use the largest of this one with the square. So we're going to need 2 of those. Yeah, I don't know. I kept stamping my lemons, and I'm like, oh, I even stamped off first, and it didn't seem like it was coming out right. And so I was kind of thinking, you know what? I bet you I used the wrong inker. So we're going to cut 2 of these. I need some new die cutting plates. I placed my order and I forgot to order them. I was doing my order at midnight. I was one of those ones that, like, if I don't do it at midnight, I'll forget to do it. And then I thought I'll be waiting forever for shipping, and here I am still waiting. I could have expedited it, but I thought, okay, well, since I'm doing it at midnight, it shouldn't be an issue, right? But I mean, it's a good problem to have. That means a lot of people are ordering, so that's a good thing. I was just hearing that all my stuff is like dusty from all the scraps that I have. That on the news that Tupperware might be going under because the younger generation does not know about Tupperware. Is that crazy? So we're going to use the Settles DSP. This is sold out. Sorry. And I'm not sure if this piece is going to be big enough. I need 2 5/8. 2 5/8. So it's just, I'm using the Balmy Blue. I guess kids just don't know about Tupperware. Nowadays, everything's DoorDash, so maybe they don't store stuff. But that's terrible for Tupperware. So 2 5/8. 2 5/8 by 1 1/2. So I really can't complain that we're having backup on our orders, because I'd rather have orders than no orders. Right? Okay, guys, I'm sorry I haven't looked at no comments yet. So we're going to stick this down towards the bottom. And you know what? I did not cut that right. Let me look again. Where's my ruler? One. That's like 1 3/4. 1 3/4 by about, what did I say? 2 5/8. So yeah, 2 5/8. It's almost, did I cut that? Let me see. 2 5. 2 5. Well, I'm going to go 2 it might be 2 7/8. 2 7/8 by 1 3/4. Let's try that. I got my eighths probably wrong. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So we'll go 2 7/8. Sorry, I'll have to change my tutorial. Let me just double check this one. No, I did about 2 5/8. How is this one not right? We're just going to use this one. So 2 5/8 seem to be correct. Those eighths always get me messed up. But I think what I did is I measured mine from where the fold was. I stuck this piece on after. So we're going to adhere these tags. And if it's easier for you, you can put it on here, because it's going to cover it all the way up. And I think what I did is I didn't measure the width correctly. I probably not cut it at 1 1/2. I cut it at 1 1/2, and it was 1 3/4. That's exactly what I did. So that's why it was short. And then now we're going to stick this one on. I was blaming it on the eighth, and it was actually me just not cutting it right. And you know, I do that quite a bit. I'm always like, why is this short? Why is that short? So this would have kind of came down a little bit because I cut it longer. But it'll be okay. So now we'll put our Kit Kats in there. They will fit in there. Just like so. And then we're going to use the organdy glittered ribbon, and this is my favorite go-to ribbon, and it's retiring. I haven't even looked to see if this is available still. I'm gonna miss it. And then we're gonna use the twine, and I'm only tying this now because you know, so we could decorate the box, get that out of the way. And so I'm gonna use a Stampin' Blend. What you can do is, and I'm just going to color this, and it's not going to be colored perfect. I actually kind of like a little tie-dye look, so to speak. And so you could tie your bow first so you know how much. And then we're just going to color it. When I'm talking about tie-dye, it's like, it's not going to be colored like all solid. You got that kind of that little, you'll have some specks of white in there. Just kind of like that. Trying to flip it. Just add some color in there. Doesn't have to be perfect. See how this one looks? It's not perfect. There's some white. So we're just going to tie this around and make our bow. We're going to try to make a bow. Is everybody finally getting nice weather? You know what I think I did on this one? Is I got my pair of tweezers. Trying to grab it without knocking everything down. Hold those in place and then tie. It's my third set of fingers or hands to hold that ribbon. and let it go. And then you can adjust it. So there's that. I'm trying to see comments. Sorry, I'm reaching my hand in here. Hi, Wendy. Glad to see where if I cut this piece wouldn't be overlapping like that. So the correct direction, the correct measurement is 2 5/8 by 1 3/4. So this could come off. See the difference. All right, so now let's get to some stamping. We are going to stamp the flowers in Balmy Blue. And we only need 1 set of flowers. And since I have the Balmy Blue out. Now see this piece here? This is, I cut my white pieces 5 1/4 by 4 to go inside the cards. This is always that scrap that's left. I save these, and especially for something like this, for sentiment. So we're going to stamp that. We're going to cut this out later. And what else? We need to stamp. So we're done with that. I need some soft sea foam and soft sea foam ink. I wanted to go with like a pastel color leaves. I tried different ones. I tried the Granny Apple Green. I tried, I'm going to stamp 2 just in case. I tried, Parakeet Party was a little bit too bright. Okay, so we're going to wait and die cut those. And let's get this complicated lemon down. I call it complicated. It's not. So what I'm doing, I'm using the Stamparatus for this one. So I'm just lining my paper up on this line here just so that I know that I'm straight. And this one here to the left. Put this on. I had already lined up my my lemons. Sorry, I'm moving all over. I want to make sure that you guys are in the screen. So I'll put this down here. We're going to use the Daffodil Delight. I haven't even thought of the In Color Club. I kind of, when I placed my order, Wendy, it was like I said, it was midnight. So we're going to stamp this in the Daffodil Delight ink. And the more I look at this, the more I'm thinking I used crushed curry to re-ink my pad. Oh, so now then I'm going to need it back over here for the rinds. I haven't thought about the In Color Club. I mean, I usually do. I have to, when I placed my order, I didn't order all of the In Color stuff. I don't know what I was thinking. So I did actually place a second order. And so we'll see. So do my lemons look like lemons? Maybe. They were just, I don't know. So let's move this out of the way. And now, if you guys have not used this set yet, so this set has the die and it has the embossing folder. So let me try and figure this out. So the die will actually fit in here like this and kind of see how it locks in. So now we're just going to put our cardstock in there to line it up. I'm not sure which way to go. Like there. No? Because this one over here is a little... It's funny because this cardstock kind of has to go at an angle because of the way that these are. Okay, so I think right there's good. And you know what? I forgot to grab the correct die cutting, so hold on a second. So when you do 3D or this is called a hybrid, you need to use your #1 plate and your number 4 plate only. And so those will go right in there. And so this is going to die cut and emboss at the same time. And we have, I think the Ring of Nature is the other one that we have like this. So let me move those aside. Get this one out of the way. Go back to this. I don't know if I need any more die cutting there. Oh, I do actually. Okay, so see how this cut out all our pieces? And some of you have probably already used this. Just not me. I haven't used, I mean, I've used it, but just not enough. So this lemon here, the whole lemon, we're gonna use with liquid glue. And I like the tail end sticking out, because then maybe you could tell it's more like a lemon. Like that. Then with my dimensionals, we're not using this one, so you could save this for another project. We're gonna use this half one. And we're gonna stick that on with dimensionals, oops. Right over like that. I didn't get this lined up correctly. Now this one, we're gonna go with liquid glue. Just here at the bottom. And just kind of stick it over like that. And then now, I'm gonna wait until we put the leaves on, and then we can stick that in there. Okay, so now we're gonna die cut those other pieces real quick. We have our leaves and we have our flowers. I don't need this big old thing here. Get my leaves and flowers. And so soft sea foam is a color that is staying. We're losing mint macaron. I hope you guys printed that graphic that I made. It helps me. I keep referring to it quite a bit of which ones are returning, which ones are retiring, which are new. And it just helps having it all in one place instead of having to have a bunch of different things. Okay, so here's our flowers. So all of our flowers, excuse me. I have never had allergies before, so we're just gonna glue this back behind here like that. Now we can add a dimensional behind this lemon. Oops. Ah, it wants to stick to my finger. And now the flowers, we're gonna put these all on. We'll probably use mini dimensionals. Where is my, you could use a big dimensional on the big flower, but these smaller ones, you need the minis. And then so I just want it to put a flower there. Should I trim this paper now? Do you think it'll be okay? I better leave it. We'll add that flower there. And we're gonna add our little one down here. And then now we are going to add some rhinestones to the center of them. And you could even paint these, or I should have did them. I think I might have did the other ones. We can do them balmy blue. I think I did color the other ones, I forgot. I like coloring the rhinestones because then you have every color that you want. Let's put this one here. This one here. Oh, Wendy, what's your favorite set out of the new catalog? I am waiting for that crafting with you one. That is so cute. There are dies that have the mini cut and emboss machine. It has a paper trimmer. There's so many cute dies to go with that. And that's pretty much for a crafter. Okay, we added Winkastella. And now we're going back to this piece. So I kind of didn't like it just like that. Just, you know, even if we angled it. So there's nothing right or wrong. We're just going to kind of trim around it. And again, there's no right or wrong. Just kind of go close around the words. If there's a curve around it. If not, just keep going. You could add your own little curves. Nobody's gonna know. And I just wanted it more kind of like to get the words, because we're gonna put them right on top of the lemons, and we don't want to hide those pretty lemons. And like I said, you could add some curves in there. Nobody's gonna say, hey, there's an extra curve in there. Right? They're just going to be happy to get those lemon Twix, or not Twix, Kit Kats. Believe me, I tried one and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to lock these up so that I could save them for my project. Okay. And then this, we are going to add some liquid glue. And then just here, right across the center of the lemons. Right like that. And let that sit for a minute. And there is our project. Ta-da! There's 2 lemon, I was going to call them Twix again, lemon Kit Kat projects again. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? Well, be sure and join me next week. I have the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be focusing on retiring products. So I think I'm using the Journey bundle, Greatest Journey, and He's All That. He's All That's not retiring, but the DSP and all the coordinating stuff is. So those 2 are both treat packages as well. So be sure and join me. You guys take care. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want a catalog, let me know as well. Have a good week. Take care.